Do you get stressed out in your new business? Is it overwhelming at times? There are so many moving parts, and I want to do some tapping with you today to help you get beyond that. I'm Lorna Hollinger from the Australian Tapping Institute, and it is great to have you here with me today. I do a lot of business coaching in this space, and I always come up against fabulous clients who come to me, and part of their thing is when they come to do their marketing, when they come to do that sort of side of their business that's not necessarily their space, which is their natural stuff, they get stressed, they get overwhelmed, they get worked up. Suddenly the fridge becomes important to go and look in. Sometimes the answers are in the pantry. Some people go and clean. The answers aren't there. The answers are you're in a state of overwhelm. The fight or flight in your brain is triggering and is active, and all of that's just going around in your system and not doing you any favors. So what I want to do is some tapping with you today that you could do when you're going to go and sit down ready to do some marketing, ready to do some of the behind the scenes stuff, the stuff that isn't the natural stuff for you, the stuff that isn't about your craft. So whatever it is that you do, whether you're an EFT practitioner, kinesiologist, whatever it is you do with clients, that's the stuff you love. Usually the marketing stuff isn't necessarily the stuff you love. So I'm going to do some tapping with you today to get you past the overwhelm, the stress, the anxiety, those feelings you get, so that you can do this before you sit down to do your marketing stuff, to do and spend that time in your business doing this stuff, and get rid of the overwhelm before it even takes hold. So let's start with me. So those of you who are new to tapping, you'll know what you do is you just follow along with me. Just tap on the points as I tap on them and just repeat after me. Some of you will have other words that come up. Some of you won't. Doesn't matter. I want you to feel this. Don't think this. Even though I have all this overwhelm, when I think about doing my marketing, I'm going to choose to know that I'm okay. Even though I have all this stress, all this overwhelm, when it comes to doing my marketing stuff, I'm going to choose to love and accept who I am. Even though I have all this stress coming up, I feel overwhelmed, I get all worked up about it, I'm going to choose to love and accept who I am and know that I'm okay. Oh, I don't even have a plan. I don't even have a plan for my marketing. Maybe I do have a plan, but my plan stresses me out. I get so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. I get so overwhelmed. I didn't come into this to do marketing. I didn't learn my craft to do all this businessy stuff. I just want to work with people. I just want to help people. I didn't come here to do all that. But I know it needs to be done. And I just get overwhelmed. I let myself get overwhelmed. I find myself walking around the house. Find myself looking in the fridge. Find myself in the cupboard. Or suddenly something needs to be cleaned. Or there's something interesting on my phone. Oh goodness, I might have missed an email or a text from a friend. All of this overwhelm, all of this overwhelm, all through my marketing. I need to attract clients, but I get so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. I think I know what to do, and then it doesn't feel right. All of this overwhelm, all of this overwhelm. When I think about my marketing, all of this overwhelm, all of this overwhelm. get so overwhelmed, get so worked up, I get myself so stressed out, I then get nothing done. Then I get nothing done. Then I feel worse, beat myself up, get even less done, all gets too hard. I just want to help people. I came here to help people, not to do all this paperwork. I just want to help people. I just want to serve. Just want to help people. I just want to serve. I just want to help people. I just want to serve. That's what I came here to do. So by acknowledging that these are the thoughts going on in your head, it allows you to use your tapping to rewire the brain, to rewire the thought processes, and rewire some of the firing of your fight or flight and that stress and anxiety response whenever you go to sit down to do your marketing or to work in your business or on your business on the stuff that needs to get done. It can just happen so often. I even know with me, it still happens to this day. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do, and I've got a lot of balls in the air and a lot of new products and programs coming out and launching practitioner training. I've always got a lot of business balls in the air and I love it. But every now and again I get a little bit stressed out about it with the volume I think I've got to do. So I do some tapping like that. I get the calm happening, and that allows me to do some logical planning, strategic. Okay, what's number one? What do I absolutely need to do today? What's number two? What's number three? The other thing is I block out my diary really well as well. I work on my diary, I work on how many hours I've got to work on today and what each task is going to get allocated in time. I also work in breaks, and I work out time for a cup of tea and toilet, and I don't just work like a Trojan or a robot, because we all know that's not going to work. I actually structure it out and actually pace it all out for myself. So if you aren't down and the intensity's gone when you think about all that, rewind a little bit, go and do some more tapping on it, because we're going to move on to the positive tapping now. Because remember, with tapping, we acknowledge the negative, clear that out, and then we go and do some positive stuff to kind of fill in the blanks a little bit, fill in that space. I actually can do this. This is simply new. It's something I need to learn, but it's only new. It's not something I can't learn, no matter what age I am. I can learn this. I can do what I need to do. I just need a plan that works for me, not somebody else's plan. A plan for me, fits in my lifestyle, meets the goals that I want to achieve. It's realistic for me. It doesn't back me into a corner. It gives me a space to appreciate, to accomplish, to praise, to feel good about myself, and to show progress no matter how small. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Take some breaths. Refocus. What's number one? What's number two? And so on. I can do this with calm. I can do this with planning. I can do this just because I can. Because I do achieve, and I make the most of all of it. Big, big breath. Feel the energy moving in your body. I liken tapping to feeling like the blood's moving in my veins. That's the best way that I can describe it. The more tapping you do, the more you get that feeling and that sensation. If you're new to tapping, don't overthink it. Just go along with the videos. Don't think about things. Feel it through your body without ever thinking. So if you liked this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, because we would love to have you here with us more often. I'm Lorna Hollinger from the Australian Tapping Institute, and I look forward to being with you on the next video.